So let's talk about what happens in your brain when you compare yourself to others. And I'll give you another spoiler, get in close. It's not good. Social media has hacked our natural instincts. And every time we see a perfect person, and for those of you who are listening and not watching, I put perfect in air quotes there. But every time we see a perfect person living their best life, our brain releases dopamine. And this is the same chemical involved in addiction. And it's why you keep scrolling, even when you know it's making you feel like human garbage. Your brain is chasing the high, even if it's actually making you miserable. It's a very dangerous spot to be, doom scrolling. Comparison also fuels something called the spotlight effect, which is our tendency to believe that people are paying way more attention to us than they actually are. And I know that you all do this. Don't play games with me. I know that you all do this because I do this too. And I feel like everyone I've ever communicated with does this, where even when you're like in your home, you play those scenarios and whatnot in your head, but it's always like you've got an audience in front of you. And if you're a vlogger, if you're someone who's constantly got an audience paying attention to you, yeah, sure. But we always think that what we're doing is a much bigger deal than what it actually is. We think that all eyes are on us. And it's funny, like if you trip on the sidewalk, you think everyone saw, excuse me, if you trip on the sidewalk, you think that everyone saw, and now they'll refer to you as Sidewalk Steve for the rest of your eternity. But in reality, no one cares. They're too busy worrying about their own humiliating moments. Then there's the imposter syndrome, where you feel like a fraud, no matter how accomplished you are.